All right, another fraction problem. Let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, it's always a good idea to use your integer rules to first determine where you're going to go from here. So in this case, when we look at the signs, we have a negative sign right there and a negative sign right there, which means these are going to be the same sign. And of course, our answer then is going to be negative. And remember, when they're same, we add and keep the sign. So we're going to keep that negative sign. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on this. Hopefully by now you know a key part of fractions is you have to have the same denominator. So if we do not, we have to make them the same, and denominator is the bottom number. All right, so any whole number, hopefully you remember, is just over 1. And here I'm going to forget about the signs for a second and just change this to adding, since I know when I have the same sign, I add and keep the sign. So I'm just going to apply the signs at the end. And then this is 5 over 3. Of course, we can't add that because we need the same denominator. So we think to ourselves, is the smaller number a factor of the bigger number? Of course, 1's a factor of everything. So we can just go ahead and multiply by something to get to 3 in the denominator. So 1 times what is going to give us 3? Of course, 1 times anything is just that same number. So that's why we're going to multiply this by 3 over 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 1 is 3. So we're going to bring this over to add. So 15 over 3 plus 5 over 3. And we can just add straight across now. So we get 20 over 3. And of course, that's an improper fraction since the top is bigger than the bottom. So we're going to want to go ahead and turn it into a mixed number. So how many times does 3 go into 20? 3 goes into 20. Let's see, 3 times 6 is 18. And remember, we can do it on the side over here if that helps you. So 3 times 6 is 18. And we are left with 2. So here our remainder is 2. And remember, that's going to go in the numerator of the fraction. So this is going to turn into 6 and 2/3. And remember, that was supposed to be negative, as our sign said over there. So our answer is going to be negative 6 and 2/3. All right.